Oh, baby. Oh, we are so back. We are so back.
It's like we never left.
Oh, it's like we never left. It's the good old days of summer drafting for Best Ball Mania 5, except now we are just uber sickos and drafting before the NFL before the regular season is even over. Aaron, yo, yiggity yo from Aaron. What's going on? I see the PPR Tyler profile pic there. Absolutely love that. What is going on?
Is that a BTJ jersey in that picture too?
No, that's an
Or is
Xavier
Xavier
jersey.
Legette? Oh, the Legette.
Tyler PPR Tyler is a big Xavier Legette guy. So yes,
I remember that.
I could spot that anywhere. Welcome in. Ty and I are going to be here and crush a big board draft over on Underdog Fantasy. Yes, Best Ball is already back. So this is going to be drafting for the 2025 season with rookies included. We don't even know where they're going to be drafted to. We haven't even got through the combine yet. I'm just starting to scout most of these guys for the first time. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to go ahead and draft a big board. How many big boards have you drafted so far? I'm going to be honest. I have only drafted 0. This is actually my first one. I thought I'd make my first one a live reaction for the people because I know you and Cam have been cranking them out already.
Well, so I decided to play it a little smart, and I decided to join 6 little board drafts, but not fast drafts, slow drafts, so I can get accustomed to how the board is working right now, how ADPs are lining up, because again, these are all people-driven ADPs, right? ADP is being driven so much by where people are taking these guys. That one of the biggest changes that I catch or at least in every draft that I've seen, is that Omarion Hampton, the rookie running back out of North Carolina, is going ahead of David Montgomery and Alvin Kamara, right? Like that's, again, people are
going to the Chiefs. That's what that means.
That's what it means. No, but again, people are taking their shots. You know, they're calling their shots, and we'll see if it pays off in the end. But again, this draft board does give you a bit of insight to what 2025 fantasy football could look like as well.
Glad to be here for your first one. Glad that you're here in general, Aaron. Thanks for swinging by. We're gonna have some fun. I can't wait to kind of live react to ADP. It might cost me a few picks because I'm trying to process how Omarion Hampton would be going ahead of David Montgomery. I have zero clue where Omarion Hampton is even going to land this year. I love Omarion Hampton based on what I've seen so far, but man, that's too rich for my blood. Should we get into it? Enough of the jibber jabber? Should we get on with it?
Let's do it.
Let's get on with it. If you want to hop in with us here, we're going to hop into a big board draft here. Let's see. We'll hop in here in 3, 2, 1. For those of you who want to join, how many spots we got left? Fetch in the draft. 2 more people we got room for here. 2 more people we can wait on. And these should be these do fill up relatively quickly as we are already full. Yeah, there's some crazy drafters out there taking 5 quarterbacks. Really? So we're getting wonky right off the rip. Interesting. We're in here at the 4 spot. Oh, we got Pretty Ricky drafted after us? No way.
Who's at the 108?
Oh no.
Putting you under pressure today. Putting you under pressure.
Ty's gonna put me in a cooker out here. I haven't done one of these, and all of a sudden he wants to draft against me. I guess we didn't establish if this is going to be a head-to-head live stream or not.
I mean, I'm just here to enjoy the festivities as well.
7.
Let's go. Yes. Okay, but Aaron, we need a gentleman's agreement that we will not snipe each other. Okay, I'm not joining this to get sniped, because if I do, I might then just scroll all the way down to, like, I don't know, Austin Reed of the Chicago Bears is a quarterback, and take him then. So
Jamar Chase 101. I was watching a Pete Overzet stream the other day, and he was reacting to ADP so far, and he saw Jamar Chase was going 101. He goes, You all are fucking lying to me. There's no way that Jamar Chase is going 101 ahead of Saquon. I'm like, honestly, I think people are there. I am gonna go JJ here. There's no world I don't think where I can go Gibbs ahead of JJ. Just with
well, interesting.
I'll mix it up. Exposure. I'll mix it up. But for my first draft, I'm gonna go with the hometown hero. Jahmyr Gibbs
Sure.
towards Puka Nacua. Aaron on the clock. Aaron's in the chat. Ty, who's
CD. Oh, I gotta go Nico here.
Yep.
The thing with drafting this early, it is not worth taking, getting too crazy in the early rounds. You can do so later, but it's wise to just kind of stick with the order of things in the beginning, and then you can kind of branch out. But
making it crazy. Yeah.
Yep.
Build up that portfolio first. Aaron can't promise anything. Gotten sniped on Penix every draft will target him with London. Yeah, you get that stack throughout the season, 100%. And people are drafting Penix unstacked. That's kind of wild to me. I feel like any late round guy like Penix, if I'm going to target him, I'm going to stack him. Or is it just like a sneaky Kyle Pitts stack and nobody actually counts it anymore?
Quarterback 22. So I think a lot of people are probably taking Penix as like their QB2.
I still feel like
it's a rookie with upside.
Still feel like I wouldn't prioritize Penix though, unless if I have a London or a Darnell Mooney at the very worst.
Sure.
Man. Holy crap, we are pushing Brock Bowers up to be top 17 ADP already. Yep. And there he goes. The fire down below.
Oh boy. I got a decision here.
This is an interesting spot. Ladd, Drake London, AJ Brown. This is fast. This is a fascinating spot. Decisions will be made.
I think, you know what? I'm gonna go AJ Brown there.
Yep.
I like Ladd.
My preference.
I like Drake London, as Aaron does, because now he's gonna go for the Michael Penix stack as well. But
there it is.
I'm just gonna take the known commodity there, right? Like Ladd McConkey, that's very much, it's rich for my blood. Drake London, pretty rich compared to where AJ Brown. So yeah, I go with the known commodity.
This stretch of 3 running backs feels silly to me. Josh Jacobs, Irving, Chase Brown. This feels silly.
If I didn't
maybe it's because we're fresh off of the season.
Yep.
How am I not clicking Josh Jacobs here? I mean,
yep.
It's just the easiest click in the world.
If my pick wasn't AJ Brown, it would have been Josh Jacobs.
Oh, that's silly. Look, I get the love for Bucky Irving at running back 10. I get why we want to put Chase Brown up. Someone's going to come in and kill Chase Brown. I like from an NFL volume standpoint. Not
correct.
Actually. Someone's going to come in. That Cincinnati Bengals backfield. Someone's going to come in and just be a home wrecker there. So I have zero interest in Chase Brown at that price point.
Yep. I even kind of feel the same about Bucky. And now that Liam Cohen is out, now I'm not going to, again, we talked about Bucky at the end of the year of just like, there's no way that he's going to be outside the top 20 without Liam Cohen, but you are going to see some kind of regression because he was a big component of why the run game actually worked in Tampa this year.
Yep.
So again, it's the known commodity of Josh Jacobs.
Totally. Aaron, please don't snipe me out, Penix. I won't. I have no interest in an unsacked Michael Penix. It'll be Tyler. That'll be your.
Well, no, I'll take Darnell Mooney and then I'll take Michael.
There you go. There you go. This is such an interesting stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on as I'm looking at my next pick here. Lamar Jackson. I love me some Trey McBride. We got Terry McLaurin, James Cook, Garrett Wilson, JSN. Jay Daniels up at quarterback 3 already.
Take a look at tight ends, though. Look how far up McBride and Bowers are compared to everyone else.
Yeah, George Kittle is another 20 picks afterwards?
Late 4th.
That's crazy.
Yep.
That is crazy.
So is there really a true, because at the end of the year, McBride, Bowers, and Kittle all average 15 fantasy points. So is there truly a positional advantage with Bowers and McBride to take them that early?
Basically I'm asking myself, do I think Trey McBride can average more points per game than like JSN next year?
Right.
That's kind of the question I'm asking myself. Now, this is interesting. I think I know who I'm going to go with here, depending on, and this is going to be such a fascinating start. This is like anti every start that I would probably do.
You're probably going to go Garrett Wilson, aren't you?
No, I'm not. I
You're
actually,
going to go quarterback.
I might be backed into a corner here, depending on HD, DHD, JD, JSK goes with here.
You want to say that 5
Unfortunately, it's
times
going to be an
fast?
auto, and I think it's going to be exactly. Yep, I was thinking Lamar Jackson there.
Yeah.
Man, this stinks. I think I'm going to go wide receiver here. I don't like any of the wide receiver. I don't like the price point of any of these wide receivers, though.
Terry. Unless you think they're going to bring in another guy.
I do think they're going to bring in another guy.
So
I will go Garrett Wilson here. I don't love it.
Path.
I don't love it, but man, I can't get over JSN. I got to get in the habit of doing this too. I like totally forgot that I got a whole draft board I can bring up here too. I'm nervous enough about JSN. I'm nervous enough. There's a path where I see he could play an Amon Ra to a Jameson Williams, DK Metcalf. Like if we're going to compare roles, not that they're similar players or that they're going to fill the exact roles, but if we're going to look at a high volume, low ADOT kind of guy, like I think JSN could be working his way towards an Amon Ra kind of role. But man, I'm sorry, like going from one of the most pass heavy offenses under Ryan Grubb to now Clint Kubiak. I don't know. That's not an inspiring hire for me. Wish they would have gone with Udinski. I would have been much more satisfied if it was Udinski.
Oh, totally. I mean, the 4-game sample, I think a lot of people are going to try to put onto Seattle and onto Seattle players.
Can't copy paste that.
Nope, you can't. So
you ended up going with Kyron there.
I did. Figured before the running backs really fall off, I should get one. And there is one guy that I'm sweating to get because it would work with how the team has started. Yep. But I don't hate some of the other players then that are also there. So it's like, if the guy goes like Chuba Hubbard, not a bad consolation prize.
No, I'm fine with Chuba.
So I think, we'll see how it all plays out.
Well, now I'm curious who you're looking at. You got Chuba. Oh, I see what you're saying here. Yeah. I see. I'm like, are you just talking running backs? I'm like, but man, Chuba's the last running back for a long time. But there's a Mari Hand running back 17.
Told you.
What?
Told you.
Look, Ashton Genty. I get it. If you're like top 20 Ashton Genty, I'm all for that. Top 15 Ashton Genty, I get it.
Well, did you
top 20 for Amari Hand? What?
Did you see where Ashton Genty went?
Ashton Genty was he was probably what, second round? He was before Josh Jacobs.
Correct.
Oh, he was 1-2 turn.
And before Devon Achane.
Crazy. That is crazy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I am fading all man. And I hate that too. Because in the big board, I wanna be able to draft rookies aggressively, but man,
everyone
people make it pretty freaking hard to draft these rookies aggressively, man. Holy smokes. That stinks. I was really hoping Xavier Worthy would be available there.
Oh, interesting. Not a big Rome guy here?
Ask me later.
Oh, interesting.
I will go, man. I mean, out of all the guys in this range, though, I mean, Devonta Smith was still averaging 15 fantasy points per game this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that. I'll just take the freebie and Devonta Smith. I'm not like overly excited for any of the other guys. I don't got a stack with Burrow or anything. I should probably be looking at that. Kid or Hurts already.
Well, you don't really have the weapons to be looking for a stack right now, just with the teams that you got.
No, well, that's my problem. Is like I have zero. So you can very clearly tell this is my first draft because I have zero feel for where stacks are, how the board shakes out. Like I'm just like, I don't know. This guy looks good. I'll take him here. So this is truly a get a feel for the board, how picks will eventually shake out. Zay Flowers, George Kittle go afterwards as well. Feeling a scroll. I'm really feeling an Amari and Hampton scroll down here.
Oh my. You're falling for it.
I want to, dude. I want to draft rookies, but I can't draft Amari and Hampton at running back 17. Are you kidding?
No. Aaron brings up a good point though. Genty, everyone thinks he's going to Dallas. So
Right. That's
I-
that's 100% what this is. I agree.
it's the rookies that get pushed up the most are the guys that people are automatically slotting in to certain teams in the draft, right? Like Omari and Hampton, definitely like a late round, like Minnesota. I don't want
Duke
it, but
Johnson is even
Minnesota,
running back 21.
correct. They are studs. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, they're
but
great, but man,
I feels like we're missing something, you know.
okay. I was wondering where Henderson and Judkins were going, but I mean, geez, they're top 24 too. Man,
You gonna
it's
pull the
just getting
trigger
rich in my blood.
on Hampton? You can do it.
No, what do you mean? Am I going to pull
What?
the trigger on Hampton? What do you mean? Minnesota trading
Oh,
up again. Fascinating. I'll take Ted
Quasey
McMillan here.
Cooks.
This is where I'll take a rookie. I'll take Ted McMillan at wide receiver 27.
Interesting. Where do you think he goes?
He's going to get high enough capital where I'm like, I wouldn't be
He's gonna
surprised
go.
if he ends up in Vegas, which I
Sure.
don't hate. I don't hate,
Oh,
honestly. If Russell Wilson is going to end up being the quarterback there, I can live with that.
Pete Carroll's going to get his DK Metcalf and Ted McMillan, and then he's going to bring in Russ, and then we're going to get the moon balls. It makes a ton of
so
sense.
that's why. That's why. The moon. It's the moon balls to Ted McMillan. That's if he goes to Vegas, that's what I'm thinking. But
it makes sense.
But no, I'll go Ted McMillan there to get my first rookie share, just to get a taste of what it's like to draft a rookie in one of these drafts. Because there will be a lot more of these coming, so I'll actually have better strategy.
Hey, take a look real quick at who the QB7 is in drafts.
Is it Shooter Sanders?
Nope.
How far down do I have to scroll? Holy crap. Bo Nix! What? What?
Bo Nix.
Bo Nix! I mean, whew, you won't catch me drafting much Bo Nix, but I get it. I get it. I do. I get it. I do. No, I do. I really do. I understand why people want to push Bo Nix up. He's got the mobile upside. He looked phenomenal in his rookie season. Only way to go is up. I would agree he could regress a little bit, but I get why people want to do it. Too rich for my blood. I won't be drafting Bo Nix at quarterback 7. Not me. You went Chris Olave though. You got hope.
I did.
I'm going to spoil part of tomorrow's podcast episode. I called Chris Olave a dynasty sell.
Interesting. My hope is, well, I need to.
Your hope is Udinski lands the OC job there, and Kellen Moore goes there as the head coach.
Even if Kellen Moore calls the shots in New Orleans, I feel better about it. But I think when you look at Chris Olave, it's very different from being a mid-second round guy, late second round guy, to being late 5th round, right? And you're not expecting a whole lot. And you look at some of the other receivers that were right behind him, or I should say in front and behind him. It was Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, Cortland Sutton. Those guys, I think Denver can bring in another guy. I don't think Jerry Jeudy, like, I have too many questions about the Cleveland situation. And then Waddle is scary. So I just went Olave because he's the only guy. And if you bring in the right coach, which it sounds like they're bringing in Kellen Moore, who proven fantasy offense. I don't hate it, but I also agree a dynasty sell in the sense that it's like capitalize on whatever value you can at this point.
Totally. Back to you now.
I'm also going to take my shot on the rookie. I'm going to go Luther Burden.
I like that. I like Luther Burden there. I'm a bigger fan of these wide receiver ADPs than I am the running back ADPs.
Correct. Everyone has already started to gas up the running back class, which they should. It's phenomenal.
It's a great class.
But everyone's going to push then rookie receivers down. And look, Luther Burden, a yak monster.
Yeah, totally.
In the 6th. Yeah.
So this is a fascinating spot. This is a fascinating spot that I'm in.
Travion.
Hey, you know what? Honestly, anchor running back with Josh Jacobs. Oh,
Or you go
sorry.
Sam
I'm
Laporta.
ADP. I'm taking scooping ADP.
Absolutely.
Scooping ADP. 2 rounds? 2 rounds past ADP?
You know
Please.
the Anthony Edwards soundbite when he's in his interview with Marty Gellner. He goes, "That's what I'm trying to tell you."
Yeah.
I feel like we need to add that and be like, when it's a no-brainer pick on these drafts. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I'm trying to tell you. I look at that point ADP. I got no correlation here. I got 4 wide receivers and a running back. I can afford to take a tight end there. Ideally, though, how much further down is David Njoku? Oh, he's another 30 picks. Oh, this is stupid. This is a stupid ADP. I'm going bully tight end.
Ooh, interesting.
Calling my shot. Calling my shot 2.5 rounds early.
First time drafting on the board, and
Full
he's
round
already
ADP.
going.
I said 2 rounds. I said 2 rounds on Laporta. I meant a round and a half on Laporta, not 2 rounds. I realized I did my math wrong. I don't know why I thought 14 equivalated to 2 rounds. It's equivalated. Golly, I can't talk tonight.
Should I just host now?
Yeah, go for it. I'm just having fun. I mean, I want the stream to be fun tonight. I'm not.
What's up, guys?
Hey guys. What the?
Oh,
Dr. Pepper.
Tyrone Tracy.
Hello.
Interesting. His ADP was coming up, but I did not. I don't think many people have high hopes for a Giants run game this year.
Emeka Egbuka is interesting there at wide receiver 41.
Yep.
That's
another rookie that'll get pushed
really
down.
Fascinating one.
I think you're talking yourself into it.
No, I'm not.
Really?
No. I don't know. Maybe I do go 1-5-1 off rip. Do a little anchor RB. No, my guy is sitting here. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding?
Oh man,
I don't care how old the dude is.
He was
awesome.
Can't wait for a can't quit episode this year. And James Conner is going to be 101 right at the top.
Oh, James Conner is, man. James Conner is so good, man. So good when I draft him.
Yeah, right. Only on my team.
Only on my team. James, no, come on. Come on. I mean, hey, you know what? We're probably due for a slew of injuries, honestly, from James Conner, though. He's considering he was healthy the entire year.
Yeah.
We're due for it, unfortunately. All right, you're on the clock here. And there we go. Egbuka did go. Oh, Jalen McMillan ahead of Egbuka even. Juwan Jennings then ahead of... Did you go ahead of Ayuk or did Ayuk go ahead of me?
Ayuk, yeah.
Hawk? Oh boy. Little Uncle Hawk?
Nah. Another rookie.
Judkins. If I got sniped on Connor, Judkins was a consideration there for me. I was considering. Judkins, I think Judkins is the one rookie ADP at 26 that I don't mind.
He's going to go to Cincinnati, and the amount of touchdowns that guy's going to have.
Bless. Oh, I would love that. Oh, that's
what I'm saying.
Such a good fit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like what we wanted Zach Moss to be last year, except
exactly.
I made the mistake of thinking Zach Moss was like a halfway decent NFL running back, and
whoa. Hard to be a decent running back when your neck is hanging for dear life.
I'm saying before the season, how I was saying I'd rather draft Zach Moss and Chase Brown.
Yeah, that is true.
This is a take I want to hear, Aaron. This is a take I want to hear.
This year's rookie, Laporta. Tyler Warren.
I do like a little Tyler Warren action. He is nice.
Colston Loveland. Harold Fannin Jr. out of Bowling Green.
Yeah.
Elijah Arroyo from Miami. The list goes on, man.
Guy naming dudes. just the top five.
Mason Taylor from
whatever.
LSU, Gunnar Helm from Texas. I mean, the list goes on, man.
This tight end class is also like kind of sneaky good. Yeah, Fannin
Sneaky
Jr.
good.
Yeah.
If you follow Brett Coleman on Twitter, he's already starting the Harold Fannin fullback train. It's pretty funny.
No.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, what are we looking at for ADPs here? Okay, we're still in the Kelsey, Jalen Warren, Aaron Jones range. This is fascinating.
Kelsey has fallen. Holy smokes! Well,
actually, he's about a round past ADP here.
Sorry, dude.
Oh,
I can't pass that up. I can't pass that up.
That ADP is stupid. That Njoku ADP is stupid. I will be living on 8th, 9th round Njoku this year.
Chandler, do we ever?
Yes. Yeah, man.
We absolutely do. What's the trade?
Yeah, we're in the middle of pumping out a bunch of dynasty content here on our channel. Well, it depends, I guess, which YouTube channel you're present on. If you're on our shorts, don't do as much short form dynasty, but our podcast, we're covering dynasty left and right. Tyler Warren at tight end 10, man. Feels like
how is Cam Scadaboo the running back 38?
Is he really?
He is.
Oh man,
he's good, but JK.
I can't quit Jalen Warren, dude.
Where
restricted free agent.
What
was that?
You think he's back in Pittsburgh next
year? Yeah, restricted free agent. I don't think he walks. If Najee Harris is a free agent, I don't think they let him walk.
Yeah,
they'll match whatever offers are out there.
Aaron, if Kelsey doesn't retire, I'll love him forever. That was hard to pass him up because he was falling a ton, but
man, that's crazy. Jonnu Smith and Travis Kelce being drafted 3 picks apart.
What a world.
That's crazy.
What a time.
Tell me that 2 years ago. Imagine being told that 2 years ago. That 2 years from now, Jonnu Smith and Travis Kelce will be taking 2 picks apart in drafts. Imagine hearing that.
Oh, dude, what is this draft board, dude? So scroll down, just look, go filter to the tight ends quick, and look at all the tight ends after or at this point.
Oh, Kincaid is tight end 13. Holy crap!
Tight end 14, tight end 14.
That's likely at 14 is a choice. With Ingram, I get he's probably going to get cut. He's a cut candidate. Kyle Pitts, I love Kyle Pitts slander.
Slander. Oh yeah, we all do. We all do. Rashad Bateman in the 9th.
Oh, too rich for my blood.
That is 25 picks ahead of ADP.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Same person took Mark Andrews 15 picks ahead of ADP. So I think he's a Ravens fan. I think.
What is this?
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
What is that? Behind Bryce?
Oh, man.
What are we doing? Oh.
Am I going to get my guy here?
I need a quarterback, dude.
You've got plenty of quarterbacks.
I should have taken Trey McBride, gone with the Kyler stack, dude. I'm such a dummy. Dude.
Jordan Love.
Tet McMillan's going to Green Bay.
Trading all the way up to 5 to get Tet McMillan. Crazy. Would it be me?
We can't live off Jaden Reed forever.
All right, Puka, Rashee Rice, and Breece Hall for BTJ Ladd in the 101. Chandler, what did you get? Did you get BTJ? Did you get Ladd?
I really don't hate that if you got BTJ Ladd in the 101. I also don't hate it if you got Puka, Rashee Rice, and Breece Hall.
Come on now.
Sniped on Purdy?
Nope. Come on.
Oh, is it this? We got early early draft take here on Matt Golden?
I'm not saying that he's Puka Nacua, but he's going to be one of these unknown names that will get playing time and will come through because he's just that dominant, just go get it X receiver that every team needs and every team sleeps on.
So in a Dynasty Superflex 10T PPR, he'd be giving up the lad side. And that 101 in a Superflex is definitely not a guaranteed quarterback. That's probably going to be Ashton Genty. So
correct.
It is Brian Thomas Jr., lad, and Ashton Genty basically for Puka, Rice, and Breece Hall. Is it crazy to say I would probably hold on to the BTJ lad and Ashton side? I think I would stick with those three.
I don't think it's crazy. I just think it depends on where your team is at because like Puka, it's definitely a win now piece. He's definitely a top 5 wide receiver at least this year. I early projections for me to have him top 5. Rashee Rice, that's a question mark coming off of the injury now with Xavier Worthy in the picture as well. Breece Hall, not bad. I think I would hold on because essentially Puka or BTJ. Then would you go Rashee Rice or Ladd McConkey? And would you go Breece Hall or Ashton Genty?
Right. The Breece Ashton Genty is a tiebreaker there, I think. Because I would go Puka over BTJ, but I would go Ladd over Rashee Rice. But then do you want Breece Hall or Ashton Genty? And is the difference big enough to cover the difference between Rashee Rice and Puka in your eyes? Or Rashee Rice and Ladd McConkey in your eyes? I like that B-Rob pick. I really like that B-Rob pick.
I understand that people think that Washington could take a running back, but when you've got Austin Eckler still under contract, and actually, is it because Brian Robinson is a free? No, he's going into the last year of his contract. Is that what it is?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Last year.
I'm not going to say something and pretend I know what I'm talking about.
Last year of his contract.
Okay.
So.
This is so ugly. This is a gross part of the board.
Heck yeah. Tucker Kraft, baby.
That's the tech I was looking for.
Come on, baby.
I played you all like a fiddle. I was looking for the Tucker Kraft Jordan Love stack from day one.
From day one.
When I was manifesting this draft all afternoon, I couldn't stop thinking about the Jordan Love and Tucker Kraft stack.
Travis Hunter, wide receiver 63.
Is he really? I thought I heard somewhere that he was. No, what was I? I thought I heard somewhere something crazier than that. 63. Interesting. Is he really?
Yeah.
So he's got to be close on the board here.
63.
Interesting. Where do you think an NFL team lines him up? We'll talk about this a little bit more as we get into dynasty rankings or rookie rankings on our pod. But
I wouldn't be surprised if his rookie year he plays more wide up than corner.
I agree.
Not to say that he wouldn't play corner, but I don't think that he's going to be on the field 100% of the time. But I think he will be on the field 100% of the time if he's a wide receiver.
I think I don't see how an NFL team is going to slot him in that corner. Let me rephrase. I don't see how an NFL team can play him at corner with confidence in his rookie season. That's what I'll say.
Correct. I think you could also say like ball skills can only take you so far at corner. You need to play with physicality and be able to, you have to have closing speed, which he also does have, but there's coverage skills that you need to have that I don't think he has compared to some of the other corners.
Yeah. Right. Because how do you rank him then in the class as a wide receiver compared to a corner?
He would probably be my top receiver, maybe top 3 for sure at receiver, but corner, he's probably top 5.
Right.
And I think he would probably,
right. 100%. I really like Blake Corum here. Man. I think I'm going to be a Kyron hater this year. I think I've already decided that.
So I've wondered.
Not even know the season. I'm ready to be a Kyron hater for
But the thing is that Kyron, I got him in the third round, which is already lower, which is already later than where he was going this year. And I know that like he didn't have a great year. He still had a better year than last year. So I have to think again that people are expecting, they're expecting Corum to have more involvement next year.
Oh, look at that. Dak Prescott did go ahead of CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud's a quarterback 16 and Dak is a quarterback 20.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm glad criminal. I got my
criminal.
I'm glad I was in a pretty sweet spot because had Aaron not taken Dallas Goedert, I probably would have gotten Goddard for even more of an equal stack. But
I like
to get Nico Collins quarterback, I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Oh, and you got Jalen Hurts, you bum.
Yeah.
That's you bum. I didn't even realize you're the one who took Jalen Hurts. I mentioned it earlier, and I didn't even realize it was you.
Yeah, that's why I took AJ Brown.
It's a good pick. My team's gonna look so bad at the end of this, but again, first time seeing the board.
Disclaimer, big disclaimer.
This is first draft. We're purely reactionary here.
The Cokeheads are celebrating because Jalen Coker goes ahead of Amari Cooper.
Does he really?
He does.
Oh!
Calm down.
Oh, Cokeheads unite. Cokeheads unite. This is also an interesting stretch.
Well, I know who I'm going with my next pick if he's there.
How many? Oh shoot, I only got 4 wide receivers still.
Yep. So unfortunately, you're not gonna get the.
But Jerome Ford. He's a free agent though, isn't he?
Yeah. Did Nick Chubb already go? Where is he on the board?
No, Chubb's undrafted.
He's running back 60. Wow.
He's 20th round. Yeah. Oh, not 20th round. Oof. What would ADP 200 be? That'd be 17th, 18th round. That's too far to click.
I literally counted. I literally went 18 plus 12 times 10, and I was like, "That's 200." No, that's not how math works.
The math do not be mathing on that one.
That's not how that works.
The math do not work like that. Oh, this is gonna actually be kind of a fun spot if the board falls right. I don't think it will.
You're gonna take your Romeo Dobbs, build up that Green Bay stack again. Don't say I won't. Oh no!
Oh, you were gonna go Travis Hunter.
Of course I was.
Yeah, he's another one I wouldn't mind taking a shot on here.
I'll take a shot on my guy Tank Bigsby. I'll hold on to that draft take of mine for.
Yes. He got Michael Penix.
We got the Penix.
We got it. Got it.
Yes.
We got it. Aaron, it's okay. You didn't get sniped here, buddy.
Redemption.
Yes. Oh man.
Romeo Dobbs.
We'll
got
do it.
to.
We'll do it. I gotta fill out the Jordan Love stack at this point. So
I mean,
Romeo Dobbs not my favorite wide receiver 5 in the world, but you know what?
There are a lot of
worse wide receiver 5s that could be taken. Yeah.
You could have taken Adam Thielen.
I could have taken Adam Thielen. That's true. Oh, I know who I'm taking next.
Old man Adam Thielen.
Old man Adam Thielen. What the? Gosh, so much brain rot. Oh, okay, I'm torn now though.
Rich baby.
Oh, no, I'm torn. Oh, I know what my heart wants.
Rich, yes sir.
No.
You need the rushing QB. Heck yeah, dude.
No. I'll stick to Tyrod Taylor and frickin' JJ McCarthy in the final round.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
My heart wants 2 different things right now.
Sam Darnold, baby.
Oh. Is it crazy? I think I can push him.
No, I mean everyone behind you has 2 quarterbacks, so
That's what I mean. I think I could push him.
yeah, you can probably push him.
Unite! My heart wants what my heart wanted. My heart wants what my heart wanted.
Aaron said it best.
Get your guys.
Get your
Get your
guys. Get your guys. Oh man.
Oh, he wanted Neil. Oh man.
Dang it. Dang it.
Rashad White ahead of Trey Benson. Interesting.
Oh, dude, like Trey Benson's rookie year is very worrisome to me.
Explain. I don't disagree necessarily, but explain.
He just couldn't get on the field. And it wasn't that like James Conner was like keeping him off the field, right? Like that's one thing. If James Conner was playing good enough to keep him off the field, I didn't think James Conner was. Even though the box scores looked nice, Trey Benson still couldn't get on the field. They preferred to use Amari DeMarcado in situations than Trey Benson.
Yeah, there were situations where Amari DeMarcado was the preference there, which I do think was concerning. When I would talk about like candidates for my weekly video over on Fantasy Pros, I would always mention where I'm like, Trey Benson, like he'll have a nice game here and there, and he'll be like, yeah, he should be a waiver wire ad. But like up until like the final 4 or 5 weeks of the season, like Trey Benson had no business being on your fantasy team because they weren't. It was Amari DeMarcado was first guy in relief. So I get that. I feel maybe next year I think we start to see a little bit more. It was more so from I would have no interest in Trey Benson there if I didn't draft James Conner.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't draft James Conner, I'd be overlooking Trey Benson. That's the only reason why I had some interest there. It's just for the handcuff security. But
jeez, the run of tight ends.
There they all go. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, when you push them off this late, though, like let's look at this board. I mean, you went a whole what? 2.5 rounds? Two full rounds, basically, without a tight end.
Oh well, you had likely. Oh yeah, sorry, I read that wrong. Yeah, you had 2 rounds.
When do you put them off for 2 full rounds?
Oh,
there's
no.
Anthony Richardson. There's Anthony Richardson.
Now the fallback is on Shedeur Sanders. Yeah.
There you go.
Just like you planned it.
Oh, is that your third quarterback? Oh.
Shedeur,
we're taking 3 quarterbacks?
Already?
Oh, man.
Already? Dang it. I wanted Restrepo.
That's brutal.
Just because he's got the... Oh.
And there goes Shedeur Sanders. Oh, man.
Oh, no. I'm drinking the Senior Bowl Kool-Aid with Jaden Higgins.
I haven't kept up on the Senior Bowl as closely as I probably should have. There've been good hype coming out about Higgins.
Yeah.
Was he? You know what? I think I did see something. He ran a filthy route where he sat a guy down.
Yep. You should. We don't have the capabilities, but if you were able to pull it up on Twitter, like his thing is that he's a Michael Wilson type where he's a bigger bodied receiver, but he has the ability to get off the line and then separate that can get you on the field pretty quick with the size that you have. Yeah.
Gotta. I'm literally running out of options. I can't wait any longer. The JJ to JJ.
Oh boy. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, you had JJ, so it makes even more sense.
Yeah. That wasn't just a homer pick. That was a.
I
you know what I should have done though? I should have taken Jared Goff earlier. That's what I'm recognizing now. I should have taken Jared Goff for the Laporta stack. I don't love it, but I would have felt better about that than Jordan Love to Tucker Kraft. I think.
The big thing for Jared Goff again. There are going to be players, and you've seen them probably already, where they were going much later this year, and now because they did so well, they're going so much earlier now. Like Jared Goff is a top 10 quarterback in best ball drafts right now.
Yeah,
it's like Losing Ben Johnson, is he really going to replicate top 10 status? He could. I don't think it's as likely as it was when he was the quarterback 16 in drafts, right? So if again, for people that would be drafting for the first time and don't have that kind of memory or that recollection of how boards were kind of set this year for fantasy, it could be kind of a trap. But that's where, like, again, I'm okay with a Kyron Williams. I'm okay with a Chris Olave, because it's like, we're not taking them at pick 20, right? We're picking them at pick 40, pick 50, right? So old man had to deal it.
Oddities took my pick. I was looking at Hollywood.
Yeah, I get that.
I was looking at Hollywood. I mean, one of those Green Bay wide receivers is going to miss time.
Totally.
One of them was going to miss time.
Watson might miss the entire
David,
year.
which will have his two games and maybe crack my starting lineup.
Yep.
Because, maybe he won't, because Tech McMillan is going to be a top 10 wide receiver this year. I can't even say that I can't say that seriously.
I was going to say, you one confident lad.
That was my goal, Aaron. JJ to JJ. That was my goal. That was a terrible second effort, but should have just let it be.
You a big fan of Kendra Miller this year at all? Because I like Kendra Miller. I think he can overtake. No.
Okay. I'm like, I can't tell if you're being serious. I'm like, there is a stronger case than last year that Kendra Miller will be relevant this year.
Correct.
I did
but
not
it's still
understand.
Not great.
Totally did not understand the Kendra Miller hype last year. Just like Dennis Allen comes out and says something negative, and then everybody just screamed louder that they just wanted Kendra Miller. I'm like, guys, it's not happening. It's not happening. Did he look good at the end of the season? A couple nice plays mixed in there, but it's still Alvin Kamara until he's not on the team. Yeah, well, this is a great question. Is this a mock draft, a practice draft? So this is over on Underdog Fantasy. They are already hosting best ball contests for the 2025 fantasy football season. So these teams all go into a contest to potentially win a share of $2 million. Top prize is $250,000. Yeah, $250,000. And these drafts close right before the NFL draft. So rookies and everything are included in here. You can consider this, a practice draft. But there is like an entry fee. The one that we're doing is $10. There's smaller ones that are $3. If you're rolling in the dough, I got distracted. Send the adoption papers. We can make it happen. We can make it happen.
Oh, man.
Not actually.
Jeez.
Oh, man. But this is like, you could call it a mock draft with monetary investment. That's how I'm doing these best ball drafts.
That's a good way to put it.
It's a mock draft with monetary investment where I could potentially win even more money. So
this worked out beautifully.
Beautifully.
I got to get my third quarterback here before there's quite literally nobody.
There's, dude, that's so depressing. I can't believe that.
So it works out because
there it is.
Chris Olave and Derek Carr are going to be a top 12.
I forgot you got a lot. Look at you triple stacking.
Look at that. It's
Look at that.
It's like I planned it. What is that?
Oh.
Pop?
No.
Pops?
No.
Yoshi?
Is Yoshi Voss still at the top of the board? He is. What in the world? That's kind of crazy.
Javonte.
Yoshi Voss here. I mean, the wide receivers are super thin here. I mean, let's be honest. You're throwing darts.
Ooh.
I'm scrolling the F down. I'm going to go. I need a third quarterback before they just evaporate on me. I'll take
You know
I'll
that
take the
Russell
Ted
play.
McMillan. Ted McMillan, Russell Wilson
Oh, my.
future stack.
So wait a second. You're giving me
Oh, my
crap for
quarterback
triple
room's
stacking, and
disgusting.
look at you.
Oh, my quarterback room is disgusting. I didn't realize how many people would be taking like 3 quarterbacks before freaking round 14. That's crazy to me. I get it. It's thin. I don't understand it though. I get it's thin down here at the wide receivers, but
What's the round?
that's a good question. Let
breakdown?
me pull that up. I admittedly, like I said, it's my first draft, so I haven't studied the breakdown as close as I probably should have. I also realized I should probably pull up the draft board, but my brain's doing a lot right now. Forgive me.
Okay. I forgive. Tournament schedule is like your standard best balls. That's really about it. So 1 through 14 is the qualifiers, quarters and 15, semi and 16, championship and 17.
Yes. Yep. I was just finding that. There we go. Yep.
Hey, by the way,
took Olave in the first round last year. Oh, we're going back
Matthew
to this.
Matthew Stafford could be your dad.
Hey, this is true. Let me take off the hat. Hi, kids.
It's me.
I play quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams. How are we doing?
It's me.
How are we doing? How does the life go? What's up, my fellow?
Does the life be lifing?
What do you do here in this range?
I have the player in mind, but
I do too. I think.
Who?
I think I do. Yeah, I know. I got a player in mind.
You gonna go Javonte?
No.
The new DeAndre Swift?
What? Oh no! I was gonna go Roshan Johnson.
Roshi.
I was gonna go Roshan.
Austin Eckler, Nick Chubb,
Taysom
Hill.
No. Taysom Hill is the intriguing one.
Oh, stop it.
It's gross.
But
he's going to land somewhere. So some team is going to give him a contract. Correct. And what, my wide receiver 7?
Yep.
I drafted Dontavian Wicks over him, right? I mean, Dontavian Wicks' ADP is 174. Jalen Coker is going after 40 something picks. There's quite the slide there. Some team's going to give him a contract.
Did you see what I did there?
Interesting. Denver's maybe running back 1
when all the other ones were still available.
Well, Javonte's a free agent.
Correct. But
you got Julian McLaughlin still on the board there. You're right. I don't
Jonathan
hate that.
Brooks. Kind of forgot that he was a kind of a thing.
Pretty Ricky. Shout out Pretty Ricky. Ricky, don't forget. Ricky knows.
Ricky knows ball.
Ricky knows. Okay, so your preference there is Audric Estime.
Just goal line capabilities, I should say. Not guarantee that he's going to take that role, but capability.
Yeah.
Capability, ability.
Eli Manning for Kick of Destiny.
Oh, interesting. I have Peyton because Peyton's ego can't take a shot. Sorry, that was so mean. I didn't mean to say that. But you think about all the
flew out too. That was that was a little too easy.
I mean,
I came out a little too smooth.
Did people forget his SNL skit where he's throwing at kids?
That's true.
I mean, are you sure that was a bit?
You sure about that? You sure about that?
That came out of nowhere. Peyton, you didn't deserve that.
It's all right. I support Peyton for Kick of Destiny.
Yeah. Hey, now.
I totally forgot that was the thing. Who do we even have on the board here? I mean, it is just like vomit territory here. This is vomit territory.
Luke Musgrave?
What the? Oh. Luke Musgrave. It'd be an interesting pick. I'm looking at just some of the other guys in this range. Ty Johnson's a fascinating one.
With how involved he was this year, I think he is a free agent as well.
He is a
but
free agent.
Still,
He is. Some team is going to pick Ty Johnson up after this year, though, and try and get him in a pass catching role.
Minnesota.
Aaron's already staking his claim on Justice Hill. All yours, dude.
I had way too much Justice Hill to the point where it's like, okay, I now look like a fool because he didn't do anything last year. He had like a game or two, but like,
yeah,
outside of that, he was not playing.
Yeah.
I guess that's what happens when you play behind Derrick Henry.
Right. We talked about this a little bit earlier, Pebble. When he was closer to ADP. Obviously, we're way past Travis Hunter's ADP in this, but Tyler and I both agreed he'll probably be playing wide receiver next year. If a team does slot him in at corner, excuse me. Not sure how much success he's going to find there right away, but Ty and I both prefer him at wide receiver at the next level, and I think whoever drafts him, they recognize they can get him both ways, but I think that the preference is probably going to be to play him at wide receiver. If he goes top 3, they better have which a lot of teams are projecting, they better make sure they have a plan for him. So yeah, we both lean wide receiver, but I wouldn't be shocked if an NFL team sticks him in at corner like that.
They'll try to. That's the beauty of Travis Hunter is that if he fails at one position, you can just throw him at the other. But If he fails, I shouldn't say that, because if he fails a receiver, doesn't look so good. Doesn't look so good then. Kendra, he's right there.
Dude, stop. I seriously, I'm looking at some of these guys, these running backs here. I'm just like, I don't.
It's the most intriguing.
The wise
thing is actually go. Yes, correct.
The wise thing is go Marshawn Lloyd.
Correct.
The wise thing is go Marshawn Lloyd and get my handcuff there for Josh Jacobs. I'm really in on the Green Bay Packers on this team.
Hey,
Green Bay Packers.
I would really like my handcuff for Kyron Williams. Could you send that over my way?
Yeah. You want to trade me Jalen Hurts?
How about Jalen Naylor?
Wrong Jalen.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm gonna gaslight you into thinking that you said Jalen Naylor.
Does it add rookies for him? Yes, yeah. So rookies for this upcoming year are already in here, Pebble. Yeah, we got I got Ted McMillan on my team here already. So yeah, rookies are already in here. I barely know her.
Can you imagine a PA would say that on a broadcast? That would
I need that now. Naylor, I barely know her.
I don't even know her.
I need that. Oh,
Aaron with the early quote or early comment of the year.
Oh, I need that from Paul Allen. Oh, that's too funny. Jalen Milroe going ahead of Aaron Rodgers. That's interesting.
Do people really think that Milroe plays this year?
I don't. That's kind of surprising to me.
I know. I don't agree with that.
I'm gonna scroll the F down.
As you should.
Is DeMarcus Robinson a free agent?
I believe he is. He is a 1 year. Correct. 1 year deal.
Oh, that's some fun. That's some fun. Jalen Polk is the definition of fun now, I guess. I'll have some fun.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, no. So
5'10" heads and only 4 running backs through 18 rounds. Attaboy, Paul. Attaboy.
What? What? No way.
Love you. I gotta find that team now.
I don't think. Oh. Ha. Oh, that's good.
It is. There it is. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that is awesome. Hey, we're all for the unique builds.
I love that.
So, interesting spot here. I should go Austin Eckler because I have B-Rob.
Yep.
But Kendra Miller is just kind of there, and it's
I know he's kind of floating there. He's kind of winking at you a little bit too.
And I've got the
Like, hey.
I've got the Saints.
Yeah.
I got to go Eckler.
Yeah.
Handcuff more valuable than projection at this point.
Well, Eckler's a free agent.
Yeah, I think he has one more year. I think.
No, I'm pretty sure he was only on a 1 year, wasn't he?
He was on a 2-year.
Or is he a cut candidate? He might be a cut candidate.
He's a cut candidate.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, for whatever reason, I pinned him as already cut.
Which I mean,
oh, you're right. He did sign a 2 year. You're right. I don't hate Eckler there. I don't. Get the board back up here. Slacking on my duties. Devontae Adams washed? Yes, no? I don't think he's washed. I just don't know where he's going to end up. If he's going to be a New York Jet or not.
The
too much ambiguity.
The window for being on a good team has closed for Devontae Adams.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Rodgers retiring, staying? Yes, no, maybe so.
It's so weird because it feels like Rodgers is like, I got to do it on my time. And so people are going to speculate that I'm retiring. I'm not going to retire.
It's a weird one, man.
I know.
I don't like that. Like, the whole situation just reeks. I don't like it.
I think
you got Aaron Glenn and Woodward saying they want him back.
What?
Woody Johnson.
Oh, that's
using his full name. I don't know if that's his government name, but Woodward is more fun to say than Woody.
Is it though?
Woodward? I don't know. Woodward. What is Woody Johnson's full legal name?
It's easier to make fun of, that's for sure.
It is. Why can't I find it? Here we go. Robert Wood Johnson. This is his full legal name.
That's so boring.
Yeah, I know. I like Woodward better.
I do too.
I like Woodward significantly better.
So I guess I got to go with 3 tight end or my 3rd tight end for my last pick.
I'm seeing. Was Aaron saying that at the beginning that there's a ton of like 3 tight end, 3?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people taking 5 quarterbacks. That's what he was saying at the beginning. Yeah. 5 quarterbacks. A lot of looks like everybody's taking 3 tight ends this year. That's an interesting one to me.
I mean, I kind of forgot who my tight ends are.
I mean, to be fair,
and Njoku Ferguson
and Tucker Kraft. I'm not too keen on taking another tight end if I don't have to,
but just who else is available at this point? It's like you may have to go tight end because it's like
there's literally nobody. Yeah, I get that. I could go Keyshawn Boutte. I mean, I don't know. Juju Smith-Schuster, not a bad day. Not a bad day at the office recently. You look kind of quick out there.
Probably his best day at the office, let's be honest.
Yeah, since his Pittsburgh days. Yeah, man.
Nah, I'll go Theo Johnson.
I'm a fan of that pick.
For your 3rd tight end? Oh, yeah. Oh, come on now. Giants are high on him. The Giants are high on Theo.
Yeah, they are. Olamide Zaccheaus. There we go. Get a little
man
down the stretch action again. Daniel Jones. If I really want to take a shot at the Minnesota Vikings quarterback for next year,
does Malachi Corley get on the field? The next Deebo Samuel.
Oh my gosh, Malachi Corley.
People.
I remember when I was like, you know what, Malachi Corley, not a bad 15th round pick here. I'm like, I lit that pick on fire. With every Malachi Corley click, that's just money lost.
Deontay
Jackson Dart's a fascinating one here. I think.
You don't need a 4th quarterback, though. Ben.
The Senator! I'm a fan.
Get it? Because he's a commander, so he's technically a senator. I see you.
Jared Goff MVP odds for next year or for this year?
For next
year?
Yeah, for next
year after?
Wow.
2 years down the road? 3 years. Jared, no, I significantly low.
Yeah,
Never,
it
ever,
felt like
ever.
it felt like if he was going to win it, it was going to be this year.
Yeah. Alrighty, let's go back. Let's recap. Let's recap the team.
Yeah.
For first draft in the big board.
Okay.
I'm not happy. Yeah, this year it's a zero.
Yeah.
Zero odds.
I had somebody try to debate me that it's Josh Allen, and it's like, okay, when Lamar is like unanimous first team All Pro, he is 1000% the MVP.
He's unanimous first team. Yeah,
because the last 10 MVPs have been unanimous
first team. Yeah,
yeah. It's like, it's not Josh Allen, it's not Jared Goff, it's Lamar Jackson.
Josh Allen has his case. Saquon Barkley has his case, but
he'll get offensive player of the year.
Yeah, totally. So again, let me clarify before I show this team. This is my first big board draft. I've skimmed through ADPs. This team is not great. I'm going to tell you that right now. Jordan Love, JJ McCarthy, Russell Wilson. JJ McCarthy might not be a starter. Russell Wilson, I'm just praying he lands a starting gig somewhere. And I'm praying specifically that it's in Vegas and Ted McMillan gets drafted by the Las Vegas Raiders. We'll see. Quarterbacks, I'm not in love, but Josh Jacobs, I love him as an anchor running back. I love his value late second round this year. James Conner, dig his value. Pick 76. I feel like James Conner's just going to be one of those guys that nobody loves, but I will always love James Conner, and I will give him all the tender love and care that he needs. So I am pleased with James Conner there. Jalen Warren, Blake Corum, Marshawn Lloyd. Not the worst running back room. A little bit thin after James Conner. I would like one more of a hefty punch there, but really, it's Blake Corum is a Kyron Williams injury away, and maybe even just like a Kyron Williams disappointing 3-game stretch away next year. Honestly, Justin Jefferson at wide receiver started off there. Garrett Wilson, Devonta Smith, love that top 3. Ted McMillan, I like taking a shot on him there. But then I just took a break on wide receivers, mostly because it was just an odd range of running backs and tight ends, and I wasn't quite sure how to play that area of the board yet. So Romeo Dobbs, Jalen Coker, for all the Coke heads out there, stand up. Dontavian Wicks, DeAndre Hopkins, Jalen Pope, just a bunch of dart throws after that. And then double down on the port and Tucker Kraft right away to get a stack with Jordan Love to lock that down for sure. And then Ben Sinnott at the end of the draft just to do a dart throw at the tight end position as well. Ty, I'll come back. I'll show the people your team on the full board as well since you were in here. Nico Collins, AJ Brown start with the Kyron Williams, Jalen Hurts, Chris Olave, Luther Burden. I really like that start a lot. Like a lot. That's a really solid start.
Thanks.
That's ideally how I would like to build out my teams. You got Quinton Judkins, coming in the middle of the 7th round there. Tight end David Njoku. God, 8th round Njoku is going to feed generations this year, man. That's such a stupid ADP. Like, honestly, Njoku should be going up. Njoku should be like a mid 7th round pick.
Ooh, interesting.
Around Jalen McMillan? You're taking Jalen McMillan ahead of David Njoku?
No,
you can't tell me that.
Well, no. I'm just saying the tight ends are going to get pushed down because everyone's trying to get the rookie receivers, rookie running backs, all the quarterbacks. Yeah.
Anyways, I love the Njoku mid 8th round. Matt Golden there in the 9th. Love the little B-Rob scoop. And then a CJ Stroud stack with Nico Collins there for your quarterback 2. Tank Bigsby, Jake Ferguson, Jane Higgins, another rookie, Ray Davis, Derek Carr, Audric Estime, Jalen Naylor, Eckler, Theo Johnson. Not to breeze through those back half of the picks, but you're basically just taking dart throws there. So ultimately, really like the first original stretch of your teams. I'll look over. I'll give a look to Aaron's team here. Terry McLaurin. Love the Chuba pick, brother. Love the Chuba pick. A little bit sketchy that he's your running back 1, but hey, you know what? With the season that he just had, I really can't blame you. Jordan Addison, Debo, Jawan Jennings. Is that 6 through 7? I don't hate that. Because then you go Travis Kelce, Brock Purdy, DeAndre Swift, Dallas Goedert. There's Michael Penix. Yeah, I mean, you didn't touch wide receiver then until Jordan Whittington again in the 7th. I mean,
well, and you got your Harold Fannin
Yeah, you got. Oh yeah, Oh yeah, he was hyping up Harold Fannin in the chat. Justice Hill, Damian Martinez, and Aaron Rodgers to wrap out the draft then as well. Does that say Jalen Carter at wide receiver? What round?
Oh,
Did I miss it?
Coker.
Oh, Jalen.
No, brother.
No, Jalen Coker. Jalen Coker. Well, appreciate you all tuning in here. We're going to be going live every week to do more of these drafts. We're going to be doing best ball drafts every week throughout the offseason. So if you want to come draft with us again, we'll be live. I think we're going to shoot for every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central, just as you all have tuned in for here. If you're watching us over on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and turn on those notification bell as well. So you know when we go live, so you know when we're doing those drafts. Yeah, Pebble, we're shooting for Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central, pretty much every week. If you're watching us over on a different platform, like X, looks like we're popping over on X right now. Shout out to all of you who are watching over on X. You can follow us over on our YouTube, Fantasy Football Fellas over on YouTube. We do a lot more podcast content over here. We're doing a lot of Dynasty content too. So if you want more fantasy football content to consume this offseason, make sure you sub over here on our YouTube, Fantasy Football Fellas. This was fun, Ty. I'm looking forward to more of these. I'm looking forward to just like getting used to the board. And this is just very much like I'm kicking back and having fun tonight. I'm not going to tilt or anything. Man, some of those ADPs though.
Omari and Hampton.
Oh my God. Him at running back 17 and Dak quarterback 20 just about sent me. Those are just silly, man. That's just
stupid.
Stupid. Appreciate you all being here. We're going to sign off here. If you want to follow me on the socials as well, Twitter handles on the screen, Lucas Wencl, Tyler_Plath. If you're watching us over on X, make sure to give our personals a follow over there as well. We're tweeting pretty close to daily on our personals too. So appreciate you all tuning in. We'll be back next week. Actually, technically, Cameron and I will be back tomorrow with Dynasty Sells on the YouTube channel. So again, make sure you subscribe over there, turn on the notification bell so you know when that episode drops first thing tomorrow. We'll see you all later. Deuces.